我が名は人造人間17号。どちらが強いか決着をつけよう。
そして我が名は人造人間18号。第7宇宙の女神。
Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Now, I mean, Goresh had pointed out that I was a little late on, you know, revisiting 17 and 18 with their arrival on Global, so we'll get some 17, 18 Jiren and LR Ribrian videos out as well, along with all the JP anniversary stuff. Now, 17 and 18, I would place them, like, I mean, if we have, like, now, I'm going to talk about characters strictly in terms of strength level, not like, you know, hype or animations or anything like that. Like, we're literally just talking unit strength. In 2023, I would have put 17, 18 in the L pile. You know, if we have a W pile and an L pile, I would have put them in the L. But the 9th anniversary has been so good that they've opened it up in terms of, like, a lot of different difficult fights that are designed differently, different types of enemies. Basically, all these, like, characters that were just very wonky and just couldn't do anything at least have spots where they could be utilized. And that includes 17 and 18. 17 and 18 at this point on JP are significantly better than they were, well, than they are on Global right now, for example, right? Because there's just so many different fights where 17, 18, I think can have an impact. Now, 17, 18, unlike maybe a character like 17 and 17, the Super 17 unit, where even if there's a fight tailor-made for them, it's still, like, what's the point of bringing them, right? Like, because they're, like, really not that great. 17 and 18, though, at the very least, they're doing, well, 3 different really good things. One is they give tournament participant category ally 2 key 35% attack and defense, and then we get an additional 1 key 17% attack, 18% defense with 7 key spheres obtained, right? That's good. If there's a Goku on rotation, we get a Scouter. Obviously, that's good. And if there's a Goku on rotation to activate the unit super attack, we will give allies 35% attack and defense for 2 turns, which is just a massive, like, you know, like help to the team. So this character, you know, they can't function against AoEs at all. But, like, if they could just attack first, you know, their unit super, they're getting 100% defense. They also get 35% damage reduction when performing a super attack, right? So it's like they can hang in there as kind of like a support type character. They're not the worst. Now, the other thing about them too is, you know, they're going to need like Reps Universe 7 allies. They're going to need tournament participant allies. Well, I mean, we just have had 2, like, there's been 3 god level EZAs in the 9th anniversary. One of them, STRUI Goku, and then LR Blue Kaioken and Evolution Blue Vegeta. These are 2 impressively powerful Goku characters that will allow 17, 18 to utilize their full abilities. So let's just get going right here. Remember that we do have a Scouter activated right here, so we know that this Goku is not supering. 17 and 18 are a character that, like, you know, like, this is a horrible opening rotation. You guys know, though, I am always going to get, like, the worst possible opening rotation every single time. Dude, Blue Kaioken, Evolution Blue Vegeta, they were 300k started. Oh, God, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Well, I mean, that's what happens when you get double. Yeah, I mean, okay, sure. Not really the greatest start right there, but again, tough opening rotations. I mean, we just fight through it. I'm not, like, resetting over and over and over to jump back in. Well, one reason, too, I definitely do not reset is, I mean, I'm battling with the friend list all the time. There is no way, Jose, that I am going to reset for rotations when there's 3 17, 18s that exist on the friends list. That ain't happening. We'll do this, sure. Now, one huge flaw with 17 and 18... actually, I'm going to float off. Yeah, I'm going to do this, actually. One huge flaw with 17 and 18, huge flaw, by the way, is that they are a 17 and 18 character. So, they have, like, this full Android link set, right? But the character we're being asked to run next to a Goku. A Goku, so, you know, we could... Because their best assets are locked behind the Goku condition, the Scouter, and the multiple turn support buff. So like right now, keep in mind that Blue Kaioken, offensively and defensively, is being buffed by 17 and 18 right now. This entire rotation is buffed by 17 and 18. Like their impact doesn't just stand true on one turn, right? Like we could see them do things across multiple turns, which is really, really good. But of course, we're going to need Gokus in order for them to be able to activate their ability, and Goku does not really come with all the links that we want for them. Damn, that kind of sucks. All right, so far this has been an annoying, if you're curious, this has been a very annoying video to make. I know, literally every single video ever I say this happens, but okay, because here's why. Goku has the tiniest sliver of HP left, the smallest. The good news, though, is that, again, we know that there is no super attack coming in because we do have a Scouter activated. So this is what I want to talk about, was their link set right here. So, link set, we have Android Assault, Twin Terrors, Infinite Energy, Shocking Speed, Tournament of Power, The Innocence, and Fierce Battle. So, they have all these Androids links, and not even really Android links, right? Like, Android Assault is an Android link. But they have 17 and 18 links, Twin Terrors and Infinite Energy. So this character is going to look 100 times better if like MVP 17 is next to them compared to if they're just like hanging out on a rotation with a bunch of Gokus and stuff like that, which is what we've got right here. All right, so let's just keep going, getting footage of them. Again, remember they're gonna be significantly better now after some of these major EZAs and stuff like that. And Mastered UI at the end right there, his EZA is coming as well. Him and Evolution Blue Vegeta should be EZAing next week. We know this because they've gotten into a pattern of dropping these LR EZAs. Well, the anniversary EZAs during the anniversary, right? So, as insane to say as it sounds, we do know who we're getting next anniversary, which is LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the LR Gods, as, again, insane as that sounds. All right, now 17-18, we got their active skill up. 17-18 probably have the worst active skill in the game. I mean, it's gonna give us a positive impact right here. But I actually have no idea what the hell they were thinking with this. I can't tell you. So, here, why don't I just flash it up on screen? So their active skill doesn't really do very much. That's why, like, think of this character EZing in 500 years when they EZA and, you know, this remains the same. So they changed Tech to Int Key Spheres. Look at this restriction. HP under 78%, and it's a 5th turn. And you could do the active skill up to 8 times. Like, I don't know what they were actually just, like, clowning around. You could do the active skill 8 times. Like, am I overreacting? Like, 8, dude, 8 times. 8. How often would you guys say that you get 8 rotations? Well, I guess actually it would be 16. How often do you get 16 turns starting from turn 5? Is that common? Where you guys would say that you're doing 16 additional turns afterwards? Because, like, to do that 8 times when we can't do it until turn 5, it's laughable. It's so stupid. Oh, another huge L at 17-18 have. This is a problem with Omega Shenron 2. Rainbow Orb Changers. Rainbow Orb Changing should not be conditional. Like, I hate it. So they do Rainbow Orb Change, which obviously is very strong too. But they only do that for the first 4 turns. If there's another Rep of Universe 7 category LA in the team. So, like, when that runs out, the orbs dry up as well too, which they need. It's just, there's just weird stuff with this character.
俺たち永久エネルギー式人造人間の利点を生かすには絶対疲れない。これってかなり有利だよな。
Alright, if you're curious, God Goku could pretty easily kill us right here. We're gonna have to rely on UI Goku for sure. Blue Kaioken should have one final turn of his, guard, right? Blue Kaioken should still be guarding right here. And then we'll go ahead and put UI back there. UI has to dodge super attack. Yeah, Blue Kaioken, he's still guarding. We're probably going to be able to get the W in here. We're in the first fight of the Supreme Battle Spectacle. It's certainly a tough fight. This first fight in the Supreme Battle Spectacle. It's nothing crazy, but like it's, I don't know, maybe like a good showcase stage, I think. Although running Blue Kaioken was probably not a good idea. I probably should have just ran 23rd World Tournament Goku. 23rd World Tournament Goku, I mean, you guys know, this character's out on Global now, you guys know. 23rd World Tournament Goku tends to not work super well on this team because he doesn't have another character to revive for him, which is a problem. All right, so we have to dodge this, otherwise we will be... Okay, perfect. Oh, yeah, right. Actually, the other thing about this God Goku is he locks down non-tech characters, basically, in terms of damage. Right. Let me not forget about that. Maybe this is going to be good as, like, a specific character, like, showcase stage I could do then. Okay, anyway, 17-18, this is going to be, like, the best turn we've seen from them because we have them next to 17 and 18. So, like, a super common thing in the Dokkan community would be kind of like, okay, like, people call this character bad. And it's like, we look at, like, this turn next to MVP 17. And it's like, well, yeah, I mean, MVP 17 is the perfect character for them because all of these links are up, right? And, I mean, keep in mind, the buffs that we get from some of these Android links are truly nutty, right? Android Assault is 2 key, 20% defense. That's obviously very good. Twin Terrors is giving us 2 key, 5% attack, 5% defense, 5% chance to dodge, which is pretty good. Infinite Energy, 2 key, 5% attack, 5% defense, 5% chance to crit. I mean, obviously, these are strong links, right? Like, we're getting real buffs from these. So it's like they do look quite a bit better with them up. Blue Kaioken, Evolution Blue Vegeta should be completely fine. I'm not worried. This God Goku does hit hard. He hits, like, I think it's 1.4 he does. Yeah, he hits for 1.4. But, like, Blue Kaioken, Evolution Blue, they should be fine against that. I mean, to be fair, I've kind of gotten the footage I wanted from 17-18 up to this point. I'll probably do a couple of videos for them. We'll take them against the new Trunks fight, which is really tough in the Supreme Battle Spectacle. I think that'll be kind of like a good kind of like video to kind of see how they'll perform in there. I will still do a long showcase for them, Jiren, Ribrianne. Probably today. I don't know the order of what videos I'm going to put up today, but the Broly long video is going to go up today. I might do the Jiren video as well again. I don't know the order of anything, but it's the anniversary. It's grind season, grinding season. Oh, fellas, we need supers there. Okay, that's good. Remember, every 12 key they do gets some 50% attack and defense, which is a pretty big deal. They're getting buffed from the 17 and 18s, so they should be completely fine against this super attack. Let me see. I'm curious to see how much damage they'll take. Again, this does 1.4 right here. Okay. Yeah, dude. They're dumb. They are freaking dumb. Alright, now this is potentially a flaw of 17 and 18. We've reached a point where it's UI Goku or die. Blue Kaioken, of course, does not... We're probably actually going to lose this. Blue Kaioken does... Because I didn't bring a tech character. So God Goku is just going to outlast it. Like, eventually, one of these dodge characters is going to fail. Right? Or something, or some shit like that. So, like, we're probably... Like, God Goku is literally going to outlast us until he catches us. God damn it. Okay, I gotta... Well, I mean, I just wanted to jump into a fight for a showcase anyway. It's not like we need to finish the fight or win or lose or anything like that. The point is just to talk about the W's and L's of 17-18, show what their stats look like, show their abilities. I mean, we've basically covered everything about them. Remember that they did introduce that tournament participants category into the game, which is a good category. I do like that. I like that they're kind of built around that a little bit more than just Tournament of Power stuff. Because remember, you only need a Goku in the turn. It doesn't have to be a Tournament of Power Goku, which I think is a big deal. So because it only just needs to be a Goku, you know, if we get some, it can't be Kid Goku though. Yeah, it cannot be. It can't be Kid Goku. But if we get like, you know, a Goku from the Cell games, or if we get a Goku, I guess they could do a Goku from the BoJack movie, right? I guess something like that. All right. I guess we might just end right here. We'll probably make this the final rotation. We're kind of just locked in an infinite fight here with God Goku. Yeah, this is a great showcase stage because God Goku is invincible if you don't bring tech characters. But there's 17 and 18. Again, in this post-9th... The reason the 9th anniversary is the best celebration in Dokkan history already, and it's the best ever... Like, people will look at the 7th anniversary and how good it was, which it was. It's not like... I'm not saying it's overrated or anything like that. I think 7th anniversary was that good. But the 9th anniversary, like 7th anniversary, power creep was so strict that it killed off 99% of the game. Literally. Did not work once Red Zone came out. The 9th anniversary somehow revitalized characters like Kale and Physical Turles and 17 and 18 and shit like that. Which is crazy, right? Like, we actually go into a celebration and they dropped so many difficult fights, good difficult fights, relevant fights that are getting missions and stuff like that, so it really matters. I love it. 9th anniversary is great, and 17 and 18, you know, 4 weeks ago, I would have been a lot more negative about them, but now it's like they've gotten a lot of buffs. You know, they don't work for AoE fights, but that's okay because there's 50 different types of fights right now. Again, 4 weeks ago, it's like, well, literally, not only is the hardest fight in the game AoE, but the second hardest fight in the game has AoE. So if you're not working against AoEs, what are you doing for me? But that's not the way it is now. It's like the second hardest fight in the game has AoEs, and then like the 10th hardest fight has AoEs or something like that, right? So it's like, okay, like we just can't use them in the AoE fights, but they're gonna work well in a lot of these other fights. So 17 and 18, they definitely did have a nice glow up. As did a lot of 2023 characters. A lot of 2023 characters are in a much better position post 9th anniversary.